Hey guys, this is a little bit of a weird video. I'm talking about math this video. So, I normally am about more games, but if you guys like these math videos, tell me in the comments. I just had an aha moment. I'm not sure if this is uh, if everybody thought of this, if it's just common knowledge or whatever, or I'm super smart. So I want to tell you what you guys think. I came up with this while I was in the car, driving to get some food. I don't remember what it was. But, pi. You know that number. It goes on forever. It's something like 3.1415926535897932384626433. That number. It goes on forever. It's that kind of number. It has its quirks, or its quarks. Get it? It's a science joke in a math video. Any of you science people out there who got this? It has its quarks. It has its quarks. Okay, I'll stop. But pi is a part of the number system. In fact, it goes right there, the irrational numbers. So pi is irrational. And the Google definition of irrational, mathematic-wise, a number or expression not expressible as a ratio of two integers having an infinite non-recurring expansion and expressed as a decimal. So, I actually have two theories about pi, or two ideas. This is going to be the first one, and if you guys like it, 5 likes. Yeah, let's do 5 likes. I will do the next one. So I just quoted it basically, and I bolded it. Not expressible as a ratio of two integers. So that's what most people think is irrational. And then it says an example is pi. So, but it seems like a ratio though, because look, circumference over diameter, circumference per diameter. The ratio of a circumference to a diameter. Has anyone heard that? It sounds like a ratio to me. It's not expressible as a ratio of two integers. Circumference over diameter. Isn't that a ratio though? I'm getting mixed signals here. So is pi rational then? Because it's circumference over diameter. Is it rational? And it has no qualities of a rational number, but the ratio. Wait. It's not expressible by a ratio of two integers. Keep that in mind. Two integers. If you don't know what that is, that's basically 1, 2, 3, 0, -1, -2. Not a half, a quarter, a third, the square root of 2. That kind of thing. It's not those. It's just positives, they're opposites, and zeros, and 0. So 1 and -1, 0, that kind of thing. So, just so when I explain this, so when I show it to you guys, I'll explain it with the words, but when I show it to you on the board, P is pi, D is diameter, and C circumference, and R is radius. And if you guys don't know, radius is the diameter, but 2 radius is equal to the diameter is half. The radius is half the diameter. So, which means if it's two integers, which means one or both of either the circumference and the diameter is rational. So either the diameter is rational and the circumference is irrational, or the diameter is irrational and the circumference is irrational. So basically, that's meant to say, D is irrational and C is rational. So, whoops. But like either one or both. So, because it's two integers, one needs to be irrational. Otherwise, or it has to be a decimal. But because of that, do people realize or think about that there could be even more irrational numbers that in pi that people don't think about? Because that means that there has to be an irrational number in pi, other than pi. It has to be, to create it, it has to have the diameter or the circumference be irrational. Alright, let's go back to the definition. Specifically the synonyms. Unreasonable, illogical. Illogical. So, no logic in pi? But think about it now. Do circles, with all this new information, do circles even exist? They might just be theories. But seriously though, is there a perfect circle out there? Like, is there anything where it is constantly the same from the center to the end? And if there is, there would be a definite pi. But is there seriously a circle out there? Because circles are very rough estimations. It's just increasing the sides until it has more. For example, here we start with a square, let's say side length of 1, but the perimeter to the ratio across is not very close to pi. But as the sides increase, it gets closer and closer to pi until it's an infinite series, or an infinite number of sides, where there is no more sides. Is that a thing? Because that's what a circle is. It's so many sides there isn't a side. Like, does that make sense? Okay, so then would you ever use pi again? I mean, you can't measure infinite sides. So, which means circles and pi are just an estimate. There probably aren't real circles and pies out there, or pi out there. So is a circle real? Like, is there such a thing as a perfect circle? Because everything they see that's circular, it looks very circle shaped, but if you probably measured it, it would probably be you would probably have to get a microscope or a very decent magnification device, but they're relatively rough. So then, if a circle isn't real, is pi real? Is there an answer to pi? But seriously though, is pi real? That's what I want to end off on. Is pi real? Like, what do you guys think? Is pi actually real? I want you to do your own research to see if pi is a real number. Tell me what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.